Today is the Just Our Imagination Challenge. And last month's winner is May with Craft Away with May. And she is our spotlight guest host. So she made this beautiful snow globe out of a cutting board. Check it out. Hey y'all, how are you doing? Today is the Just Our Imagination playlist. So, it's the second Sunday of every month, so put it on your calendar. If you guys like, give me a thumbs up. Even if you, I'd really like for you to subscribe, but that's just, some people don't. And actually, some people watch me and they're not subscribed, but I really, really wish you would. And give me a big thumbs up. Anyway, I'll be announcing in a little bit the winners of the calendar. Anyway, so be ready and listen for your name. And also, if you won this time, well, any calendar winner, even the other two, are going to get a napkin that I'm using in today's video. But we had 3 challenge items: a lid, a jar of some sort, and the clear cutting mats from the Dollar Tree. So, I got one thing left to say. Let's get on with the video. Okay, y'all. Right here, I have 2 Vlasic oval pickle jars. One's a little bit bigger than the other one. Apparently, I thought I was filming, but I was just taking pictures of myself. So, anyway, I know, right? Really, it's just been that kind of week. So, I'm going to start off with using some DOS air dry clay. And I like to roll mine out and like long like that when I'm doing borders. And then Jessie decided she's gonna help me, and then I got some doggy hair in my clay, and I was like, that's not gonna work, and then I went with it anyway. So anyway, and then I flip it over and roll it out. Now I made 4 of those, but I think you only would have to do 3. And then like I made some little birds. I was going to paint little cardinals. And when I make something tiny, if there's any clay left on it, I like to take my knife there and cut it loose from it. But anyway, so, okay, I'm rolling it out again. And I'm patting it in here again. And I just wanted to make sure y'all knew how to do it, I guess. So now that you know, the more you know, boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, I'm going to get one of those things and put it on my screen. I'm so sorry, y'all. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Well, there we go. And I'm going to dump it out again. So, anyway, I'm going to take the first one that I made because it's starting to dry a little bit and I want to get it on there. Because you don't want it to dry straight and then you can't wrap it around the top of your jar. So, I'm going to put it where the lid was. But, yeah. And I use wood glue to stick it on there. And then, I'm just going to take my other one and butt it up against that one. And kind of like, very easily, like, tap it together. And then here, I'm just going to cut that with my, craft knife again. And then, yep, there we go. That's all you need to do. And I do the same thing on both jars. And I'm also going to wrap it around the bottom part of my jars. Yeah, now you got to be careful here because my clay still, it was really wet and it hadn't dried very long. It hadn't actually dried at all. But anyway, it slid a little bit. So I painted them in that antique green by Folk Art. I think it's the name of it. Brenda keeps giving me the label. And right there, I'm taking like cottage white. It's a lot like plaster. And I'm just doing a section of my jar. And I got those beautiful napkins from Amazon. And the winners of the calendar will be receiving a napkin. Look, it's got, look, 2 pictures on one napkin. Can you believe it? It's so pretty. Anyway, so yeah, it's only 1 ply, so it's really kind of flimsy. So just be careful. And I just used a wet paintbrush and the water and went around the parts that I wanted. Now, I just used 1 picture for both jars. And the first one is the small jar, and I'm just using light coat of Mod Podge here. And I'm going to take the little bird that was sitting on the little Merry Christmas sign, and I cut out some of those holly leaves and stuff, and I put it on there too. Then, as I was moving my jars and set them over to dry, I dropped them both, and they rolled across the floor and got sawdust and dog hair and everything in them. So, I had to redo them. Nice, huh? So, anyway, I did that just a little bit different, but I just cut that off with my knife. And then I'm just showing you, I did want wrinkles in it, and I don't know why I'm showing you why I'm Mod Podging it really, really close. So And here I'm taking Elmer school glue, and I'm putting a heavy coat. It's the first time I've ever done it, y'all. But I'm trying to make it as even as possible. Just, yeah, kind of thick, but even. And I didn't let it dry at all. And I just started taking that cottage white and putting thick blobs on. And you're not supposed to go over it like more than twice. Not too thick, but you know. I did it heavy because you're supposed to not paint over and over and over. Now, there, when I scooped up some paint, I barely even touched it. So, just keep that in mind. So, yeah, try to do, yeah, see how I'm stroking? I'm not like paint. Never mind. Y'all see what I'm doing. So, anyway, I was so scared because Brenda said, just, you know, don't go over it more than once and da-da-da. Anyway, then I'm taking my heat gun there. You can use your hair dryer on hot heat and blow dry, and you get that crackle effect that makes it look old and vintage, and that's what I was going for. So pretty. Anyway, and then I'm going to paint my borders, those clay borders in that antique green. And then that's my jars. And then here's my lids. I took, well, those lids, one of them's off a big old folk or paint thing, I think. And then the other one is from, I don't know where that silver one's off of. I don't even know it all. Anyway, and I'm taking that Madel Ribbon, I'm Elmer Fudd, and I'm wrapping it around and with some gel super glue and putting, look, I glued my thumb to this thing. Anyway, so, y'all, these are beautiful. So, I'm putting, like, little tiny candles down in it. And, look. Oh, no. Aren't they beautiful? And that's just no pickle jar, both of them. But there's 3 ways you can style them. You can put them like this with a big pillar candle on top of it. And I got a little votive inside of it. And, oh, there's with the lights semi out, you know, because I'm lit up like I don't know what down there. Or you can just set the fish bowls on them and put the votive candles. Or you can put the lids on them with the fish bowls on them. Yeah, and look at those, guys. I think those are so pretty for Christmas. Yes, I do. I do. Okay, right here, one of these is from Miss Brenda. These tower blocks from Five Below, and the other is from the Ugly Truth Gals. Thanks, Ugly Truth Gals. Anyway, and I'm going to just wood glue. That's all I used. I think, oh, I wrote it down. Okay, 12 sets of 2, but only 4 sets of 4, not 8. 4 sets of 4, not 8 sets of 4. Yeah, I totally changed how I did it. And then we're going to do that. See how I like offset them like 3 one way, 3 the other way, like that. And then you do 4 sets of 3. But, so, I'm going to take 3 sets of the 2s and 2 sets of the 4s. And you guys see what I'm doing. It's easier that way. Every time I try to explain this, I mess it all up. And then with my base, I'm going to take 2 more sets of the 2 and put 1 on each side like that. And then I'm going to take those that I just made a minute ago, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing 3 sets of 2s, like, yeah. Y'all see what I'm doing. This is so hard to explain for me. I don't know why. It's all the blocks, the amount of blocks. But anyway, sorry, I got tickled. And then I just put some weight on it because I wanted it to dry for a little bit. And then I got those little palette things like from the Dollar Tree. I got 4 of them, and I'm just measuring them down, and I cut them down. I went on my miter saw, y'all. I cheated. But anyway, and cut them down, and then put them in there. And then I'm taking those Ugly Truth Gal sticks, and I'm putting them, yeah, right there, just like that. Y'all, I think this is my favorite. Between this and the jars, oh my gosh, I love this. Anyway, so here I'm using my cutting mats. And listen, okay, you should have those measured out before you have to go through this, but it was fine just to do it that way. But it's all done and dry. And I only needed the 2 mats, and it's a pack of 2, so there you go. You can't beat that with the stick. So I'm just going to slide it in there and keep cutting until I get them to fit. And then, I don't know why I did all that because it didn't matter. I just kept trimming and trimming, trimming without even using, yeah, see? So, and then I take Aleene's tacky glue, but look, don't do this. I'm like, oh no. I should have paid, I was like, no, dummy. So anyway, I just with a wet wipe wipe that off. That glue comes off there so easy. And then, oh, I did clean it with alcohol because I'd smeared glue all over it. But y'all didn't need to see that. Don't know why I left it in, but I did. You're welcome. I know, right? Anyway, and then I'm going to take Waverly Antique Wax, and I'm going to do a Mr. Miyagi, like wax on, wax off my entire little lantern there. And, yeah. And, oops, nope. Wait. What was that? Well, anyway, let's skip that. So right here, I'm just marking, yeah, in between, you know, because I want to make sure I get my napkin picture in between those things. But anyway, I just fussy cut it around that little napkin and put my saran wrap down with my Mod Podge and rubbed it because I want these to try to not be very wrinkled. But, and this napkin, I cut up, I think 3 napkins and pieced it together to make this one, so I'm sorry. But anyway, I took a cardinal from that one, and then that's from a joy napkin, and then, no, just the 2. And then, I take and, yeah, and then I used the little Merry Christmas wood sign that the little bird was sitting on, the other one, and put it on there also. So, and then I'm going to, while those are drying, distress my, well, that one's drying, my box there in that cottage white by Folk. And I got that little wreath there, and I was going to use the white one that from the Dollar Tree that fur came on, but when I went to tear the ribbon off, I totally snapped it and broke it. It's just styrofoam under there, so anyway, I just wrapped another one, and I put some little bit of greenery on it and some red berries and a couple pine cones, and I'm just making a little fluffy bow here. At this point, I've already glued my other side in, and it's not dry, but anyway, so I don't know why I said it's not dry, but anyway, oh my gosh, come on with it. It's just the bow. Good gravy. But I hot glue that down, and then I glue 3 little red berries in the center of it. Goodness gravy, I showed more of that bow than I did making the whole lantern, I think. And anyway, and then I just put a candle down in it, and y'all, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, look at that. I love it. It's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. It's so pretty. I was going to make a top for it, but I totally ran out of time. But there's with the lights out. You guys, look. Oh, no. See how I say right? Anyway, if y'all like it, please give me a big thumbs up. And won't you subscribe? Stick around, stay a while. I would appreciate that. Anyway, you guys, how you doing? Make sure you check out the playlist. And here, I got a pizza pan, and I just sanded it down really, really good. And I'm going to, I used Waverly Snow White. I don't know when they named that Snow White, but I painted the front and back of my sign 2 times. And those candlesticks, y'all, I got them from Dollar Tree. But it was Dollar Tree Plus. But they was $3 a piece, and there was 2 just like that. And I grabbed both of them because I thought those were adorable. And I'm just going to use Fix All, thanks Rose, and hot glue. And I'm going to glue my pizza pan to my candlestick. And then, of course, put some weight on it till it dries. And then those beads are from the Ugly Truth Gang. Thanks, Ugly Truth Gang. Anyway. No, I'll stop doing that one day, but right now it's too fun for me. And, excuse me, I take Aleene's tacky glue and, mainly Aleene's tacky glue, but then I would, like, tack a couple of them up with hot glue, and I do that all the way around, like, mainly Aleene's tacky glue, then a couple beads with hot glue. That's just so my beads would sit on there, while the other ones were drying, you know, the Aleene's ones. And I just get to the end, just snip that off, and, yep, piece it together. And then, this one was really hard. And that's it. That's it. That's all, folks. And look, you can use that to set, you know, some food on at Christmas time or set, I think I might set, I don't know. I was going to do little trees and snow and a whole little scene on there, but I might put a couple gingerbread houses on it. I just don't know yet. Or my little pies I made last year, but I just think it's cute. Okay, y'all, right here, totally lost that footage. I was probably taking my own picture again, but I took one of those 11 by 14 picture frames from the Dollar Tree, and I took the glass and everything out of it, and the frame, I just took those Ugly Truth gang sticks and made the, you know, frame, the little thing across it, and I glued it on top of the frame, and I painted it white. And then right here, I'm taking Mod Podge, and on the glass, which you could do this with other frames, it doesn't matter, I'm just stapling it around, because I want it to have like a frosty look. And then I added a little tiny bit of that faux snow. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm taking Fix All and thanks Rose and just a dab of hot glue. And well, after I rub the Fix All in, well, anyway, and a few little spots of hot glue, and I'm putting my glass in now. I want the snow side to be on the inside of the picture. And I got these 2 bags last year from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I think they're beautiful. And I didn't know which one I was going to use. But I ended up going with the little country store one. Yeah. And I just cut the bottom open and stuff. And I'm going to flatten my bag out there. And lay my frame down and trace out around my bag. Now, you guys, I really, really like this. And, of course, you got 2 pictures, but you know what I did? I messed up one and literally tore it up. But, so, I had to do it all over again. But I just keep tracing it out. And then right here where the hose was, I cut out a piece of white on the bag and a piece of blue on the bag. And I put it, yeah, because I didn't want those holes to show through. And you can't even tell it. Yeah. Anyway. So, I'm pulling the metal things out of the back there because I wanted to run my glue across it. And I didn't want any bumps on my picture. And I just used that glue stick and laid it down and rubbed it down really good. And I put it together. And then I actually, because the frame is glued in with glass, I didn't glue the picture in. And then you can like change it year to year if you want, you know. And on my Cricut, I cut the vine. Baby, it's cold outside, and I'm just taking some greenery here. And yeah, see? You see what I'm doing there? And that's some pine I think I got from Joann's and some of those white things from Dollar Tree. I love them, and little berries and stuff. And here it is. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh, I love that, you guys. I just don't know why. I just think it's adorable. And I can't find those. That was the last one I had. And I don't know why they don't still have those, you know. Okay, y'all. Right here. I got a cutting board. Thanks, Wanda. Anyway, from Wanda, from the Dollar Tree. And I've never done this before. It's my first time, y'all. So, look, I had a lot of firsts in this video. So, I got that little stencil. It came with my wood burning thing. And look, I traced my little words out, and then that's what I'm doing there again. I'm tracing it with that my little heat. Well, it's a wood burner, and we melt things with it and call it a heat tool, but you know. And yeah, and it has all these different ends and stuff to it. So I was like, let me play with this thing and see what I could do. Now, it would be much easier on pine, you know, or you know, rather than like that bamboo. It's a lot harder. And look, so I burnt the edges like that, and then burnt 3 holes in it because I wanted to make it look like a pulled out sheet of paper. You know, when you pull a sheet of paper off a notebook, that's what I wanted it to look like, and it's so cute. And I take Waverly Antique Wax, and I do the wax on, wax off. I'm trying to make it match that little ornament there. And I'm really, like, emphasizing where the words are because I want that wax to get down in there because I want it to be really dark. Yeah. And then I end up dry brushing it very lightly here in a little bit. But look, got that at the Dollar General for $1. Isn't it cute? Oh, I think it's pretty. So, And then I'm going to distress around the edges of it and everything. And then look, I put so much glue, y'all, with just the Aleene's Tacky glue. It did not even want to stay down. I had to clamp it down and it had to dry overnight. That was terrible. And, okay, there's that paper pack I got from Hobby Lobby last year. I love that paper. But I'm going to lay it down and just run my finger around it. And I've already stained that little thing before. I was going to use it in something else, and I didn't end up using it. But I cut my paper smaller than it, I wanted it, because see, I'm roughing up the edges here, and then, of course, in the end, it don't really matter. And I will say that a lot during this one. And then I painted like red around it, and then I put me down some Mod Podge, way too much, so wipe a lot of that off, y'all. And then I did that. I put my paper down, and then I rolled up my little corners, And I wish I would have left it alone. I wish I hadn't kept going, because right there, I was distressing the paper and stuff. And then it just totally went crazy. It's all different colors there. So I got that little tag. It came in a 6-pack of tags from Dollar General like 2 years ago. And that's the last one I had left. So I put the Waverly Antique Wax one in. And then I'm going to take that green yarn from the Dollar Tree. And I wrap it around 3 fingers 20 times. And then I'm just going to cut it here. I'm just going to make like a little tassel. Cut me another piece of yarn off. Go fold it in half, lay it across there, and do like a lark's head knot. Like pull the 2 strings up through the hole there and just tighten it up. And then I'm going to... I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see. Oh, yeah. I'm just making a loop knot there on the... With the yarn, it's easier to do a loop knot, and I'll have to show y'all one time. Because that way the knot goes up underneath the tassel and you don't see it, rather than trying to put hot glue on that yarn. Because that's just, yeah, I should do it like that every time. But anyway, I do shorten my yarn here so I can run it through my tag. And when I get it through there, I tie it together. And then I do a lark's head knot with it, I think. No, I don't. I push it through and I wrap it around another piece of yarn. Anyway, that's going to be like my bookmarker. And anyway, right there I took 2 tumbling tower blocks and I cut them at 45-degree angles. And I glued them to the back of my sign. And then right here, I wrote, "Behold the Lamb of God, which is taketh away the sins of the world." I'm trying not to go faster than John 1:29. Trying not to go faster than I was writing. But anyway, y'all see it. And I'm just going to, I'm going to glue that down. And then I'm going to lay my little bookmark there. Oh, I put those 10 millimeter half beads all around it from the Ugly Truth gang. And I painted them white because they had those on the little ornament I put on there. And then I just make me a little bow and cover the hole in my little ornament. And there that is. Isn't that adorable, y'all? I know. It's just so cute. I think it's pretty. Yeah. Right? Anyway, I hope y'all like it too. Well, that's it for this, y'all. I mean, this was a quick one, and I can't believe it's over already. But here's everything. I hope you like everything. I hope you all give me a big thumbs up. I hope you subscribe. Y'all know I love you from the bottom of my heart. And by the way, congratulations, Tanya and Jill. And I will see you on Monday. Not tomorrow, but next Monday it should be. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I think next video too, we're going to announce some more giveaways. So y'all have a blessed week. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Mwah. Bye. Hey y'all, today I would like to announce it's the Just Our Imagination playlist. So anyway, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Hey all, how are you doing? Today is the Just Our Imagination playlist. Anyway, sorry I don't have my Christmas costume on today, but I'm in the parking lot of the church because, yeah, I've just been really, really busy, of course. But anyway, if anybody would like to join, you're more than welcome. Just on Instagram, hit up Brenda, be your best option. For some reason, every time someone tries to send, I don't need to tell you all this. Hey y'all, how you doing? Today is the Just Our Imagination playlist. We have 3 challenge items. One is the placemats, the clear placemat, not placemats, cutting, what are they called? Cutting, I give up on life. Hey y'all, how you doing? Today is the Just Our Imagination playlist. Listen, I've done this 48 times and I normally don't redo mine, but I am. So anyway, it is the second Sunday of every month, so you guys put it on your calendar and be ready to watch and see what's going on. If you like to join, guys, I just... See, it's probably better to get a hold of Brenda because, one, every time I get a message on Instagram, they don't come to me. And I'm not going to do this as an intro because it's entirely too long. And if it's entirely too long, people are just going to flip past it. So, anyway, yeah.